guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry about the lighting today. It's a very dreary day outside. I don't know how this is going to look because on the screen it looks okay, but I can tell that it's kind of contrasty, so we'll figure it out. In any case, today, since I figured it is a new month and I have a basket here of some empty products that I emptied out in the past month, I would do a reviewing my empties video as well as a little getting ready with me because I figured I would just get ready for the day and feel a little bit alive. So we're going to do kind of a double getting ready with me reviewing my empties video. So like I said, these are all products that I emptied out in the month of April, and they are a mix of, we've got some skincare and some makeup products here. I think that's all I have this month. Honestly, it's not very much this month. While I do the get ready with me as well, I'll share some of the products that I'm using, and as always, I will link everything in this video in the description down below. I know that people like to shop from the description, so I figured, you know what, let me keep adding those links. So first for my primer, I have the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. I have an empty primer that I'll share with you in a second, but I like this one because it gives you a nice like luminizing look. It's been a while since I've done like a full face of makeup, like foundation and everything, but we're gonna do it today. Figured out why my lighting looks so weird. Now it kind of looks a little too overexposed, but in any case, I didn't have my makeup mirror lights on, so that fixed that. In any case, so the empty primer that I have here is from Fablooks. I just finished this up this past week. This is like an Amazon brand. I actually also have their like cushion foundation, which I like their cushion foundation. It's just a little too light for me, so I'll wear it when I'm really pale. But this was so good. This is the hyaluronic acid hydrating primer. It was literally like a moisturizer. Like, it was barely a primer. I felt like it was just, you know, very lightweight. It gave your face a lot of moisture without looking like sweaty and dewy. It didn't leave any kind of residue behind. I'm actually quite upset that I'm out of this because this was really good. I seriously used every last drop of this. And this is an Amazon brand. It may be sold other places, I don't know, but I know for sure that it's available on Amazon. The brand actually reached out to me before and sent this to me, and I really liked it. I believe it's a K-beauty brand, but in any case, it's really good. So for foundation, I have the Westmore Beauty Supreme Cream All Over Complexion Perfector. I use this quite a lot. I'm pretty sure I've used this in previous videos too, but I really like it. It gives you a nice, like, not matte look. I'm not into the matte looks, but also it's not like too dewy. I feel like this shade is perfect. Like, it's not cakey looking, it's not overwhelming. It blends right in. It literally looks like natural skin. And a little bit of this goes a long way too. With that being said, I think I put a little too much on my hand here. I think I'm gonna have extra. This makeup look today is also like a test run for tomorrow because I have my friend's bridal shower tomorrow, and I put on some self tanner today, so we're gonna see how that looks, and hopefully the makeup look that I do blends in with the tanner. I don't want to have like a pale face and then a tan body, but we'll see. That's kind of why I'm doing like full face of makeup today, because I'm not going anywhere, but I want to make sure that I'm not rushing in the morning and then I do this and it's like it looks terrible and then I'm going to be late. So this is like my trial run. It's also kind of hard to tell because I'm in artificial lighting here and the sun's not out. I really need the sun to come out to be able to tell if this is going to look good. So my next empty product is a cleanser from Osea? I don't know how you really pronounce it, but in any case, I got this off TikTok shop as a sample, and I had tried other products from them before that I'd gotten in BoxyCharm boxes. Like one of them is, I don't know if the mist, is that called like sea I don't know, the green mist. Love that stuff. This is the ocean cleanser. I really like this. It actually lasted quite a long time. I used all of it up. It gave you a very clean feel after using without having any kind of greasy residue on your face. I feel like it did a good job of getting all your makeup off. I really liked it. Your face felt really good afterward. Left your skin hydrated, not dried out. So I really like this. I would definitely recommend this, and I would definitely repurchase this. I'm going to switch it up today with my concealer. Normally I use my CoverGirl True Blend Undercover concealer. Like, this is my everyday go-to, but I do have some other concealers that I really like as well. This one is from Merit. It's more than just a concealer. It is their Perfecting Complexion Stick. I know people use this as foundation too. I like it as concealer, so we're going to use this today. If you haven't tried stuff from Merit, I highly recommend it. I really like their stuff. I like this complexion stick because it is very blendable. It just gives you a nice, like, very smooth look to your under eyes. I don't know if I would use it to cover up blemishes. I don't get very many blemishes that need covering up on my face, so I can't tell you that for sure, but I do really like it for like your under eyes because I feel like it's not creasy and it looks really nice. It almost gives you this kind of like seamless look. This lighting again is like very blown out. Put an overhead light on. I feel like that helped a little bit. It is getting like progressively darker outside and it is like 12:30 in the afternoon. So next, just some translucent powder. This is from Dominique Cosmetics. It is just their translucent setting powder. I really like this stuff. Again, it like leaves no creases. You don't see it in any of your wrinkles. I feel like I am trying to avoid any wrinkles. I have a little crow's feet sometimes, so I feel like it doesn't settle in there, which I really like. And again, it's just translucent, so you're not getting like any kind of tint to it. So next empty product is from Medicube. It is their Zero Pore Blackhead Mud Mask. So this, I got a few products in the mail from Medicube. I got this, the Blackhead like cleansing oil, as well as a cleanser. I haven't tried the cleanser yet. I've tried the cleansing oil. I like the cleansing oil. This mud mask, like it's nice, but I don't know if it was really effective for me. The only place I really get blackheads is like in here, and I feel like that part didn't really make much of a difference, and I did definitely focus on my nose. I don't really get many blackheads elsewhere on my face, so I can't tell you for sure if it would work on your forehead or anything like that, but I find that it didn't really work on the edges of my nose, which again, that could just be like the placement of it. I know with masks and stuff, it's hard to like get in the crease of your nose, so maybe that was the reason. I probably wouldn't repurchase this just because I feel like I didn't get the best use out of it. I feel like maybe somebody else would, but in any case, it didn't make me break out or anything, so that's a plus. I'll review the cleansing oil in full when I'm done with that. Again, it's one of those things where I don't get many blackheads on my face, so it's hard to tell for sure, but there are other Medicube products that I absolutely love. I actually have one in this haul today, which I will share with you in a few minutes, but this one I probably pass on the next time. So for my eyeshadow, I'm just gonna like contour my eyelids today with, this is the Clinique Chubby Stick. I like this because it's easily blendable. I've been using like a powder bronzer on my eyelids lately, but we're gonna try this cream one. Blend it with our fingers here. I've been into like a pretty like natural kind of eyeshadow look lately, just because in the summer I like a nice like natural light look. We're approaching summer here very quickly at that. I feel like we don't get much of a spring anymore. It literally goes from like 50 to like 80 degrees. So the past few weeks have been pretty nice. I really like cream contour sticks like this, and then I have some other ones that are like in stick form. This one is from LYS Beauty, and then I also have this one from Dior Beauty. I like contour sticks like this because they make it so easy to use on any part of your face. They're very versatile, and they're actually like super creamy, or at least these three are, so I really like them. So next empty product is also one from Medicube. This is the One Day Exosome Shot 2000. It has AHA, BHA, and PHA in it. It's kind of like one of those products that give you like the little pins and needles. I really like this. It helps to absorb subsequent skincare products, so I usually would start out my skincare routine with a product like this. I have another one from a different brand that I'm using right now, and I'll share that when I empty that out. In any case, I finished this one up and I really like this one. I had a second one of these and I gave it to my mom, and she said the same thing. She really liked it. It doesn't hurt when you put it on your face. It kind of feels like little tingles for a second or so, but after that you can tell that it's helping to absorb skincare product, and it really just helps that skincare product to get into your pores and really get the job done. However, if you are going to use something like this, I would recommend a patch test, or at least like do a little bit just to check for irritation, because something like this I could see being easily irritating to some people's skin. I have pretty sensitive skin and I was okay with it, but you know, my skin's not like everybody else's, so if you're going to try this, I would recommend a patch test first. But again, something like this I would totally repurchase because I feel like it was really good. Okay, just finished up my eyeliner. I always do that off camera because I am so concentrated when I do that, but in any case, I use the Quick Flick. I've been using these lately and for quite some time now, and I really like them. They have stamps to do your wings, and then the regular eyeliner like felt pen to do the rest of the eyeliner. Then for my waterline, I have the Persona eyeliner, which I really like. This is their 24-hour waterproof eye pencil. I do feel like this lasts a long time, and then so do these. If you're somebody who doesn't like to freehand your eyeliner, especially if you do winged eyeliner, I would recommend these. I have a lot of eyeliners that I freehand, but I feel like these have been very convenient lately, and I really like them. So again, I will link all these in the description down below if you want to try them out. Then for brows, I don't really do much with brows. I'm not very good at them, but this is the Clear brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think it's like a travel size one, but it works for me. One of these days I will learn how to do my brows well. It's just not today. Then for mascara, I have the Too Faced Ribbon Wrapped Lash. I've been using this like every day lately and I really like it. What's funny is that my first favorite mascara was the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, and here I am again with a new favorite mascara, probably one of my favorite mascaras in a very long time, also from Too Faced. So what I've learned is that when it comes to mascara, Too Faced knows what's up. Like that was just one coat, and by one coat I mean like dipped it in once, came out, did that. I really like it. I feel like it's lengthening as well as volumizing, and the spool here, if it zooms in on it or focuses in on it, I can't tell if it is, but the spool has like these spokes at the end that really just wrap your lashes and give it like a nice curled look. So my next empty product is from Morphe. It is their Continuous Prep and Set Mist. It says supercharged with ceramides and antioxidants. So this was a setting spray. I absolutely love this. I'm so sad it's empty. You can hear how empty it is. I feel like it gave you such a nice like continuous spray, and it was like misty, so it wasn't like, you know, a fire hose coming out at you. This was really nice. It was like very even, lightweight, didn't make you feel sticky afterwards. I would definitely repurchase this. I don't know, do they still sell this? I know there's been a lot going on with Morphe about like bankruptcy and all kinds of stuff like that, which goes to show you that this is a little old. I got it in a BoxyCharm, but I really liked it. So if it is still available, I would definitely repurchase this. So next for bronzer, we have the Hula Wave from Benefit. This is the shade Medium. I'm feeling a little pale with this makeup, and the rest of me will not be pale tomorrow, so I'm hoping this kind of, you know, bronzes me up a little bit. Benefit's pretty reliable when it comes to like bronzers and blushes. I feel like I do really like their blushes. Their bronzers, this is the first of their bronzers that I've had and used, and I do like it. I'm a big fan of their blushes. The Georgia Peach is really good, which I feel like I might have shared that in my last reviewing my empties. So again, this is the shade Medium. Here it is here. I do really like this because I feel like it's not overwhelming. Like it gives you like a nice kind of natural bronze rather than like too much, which I don't want. I'm kind of using it as a bit of a contour, but that's okay. See, like I feel like that gave me a nice like natural kind of bronze rather than something overwhelming. I know it's kind of hard to tell on here because of the lighting, and I know that I'm not in natural lighting, so that could change, but as far as it looks on here, it looks good. For blush, I have my little Say blush here. It is the shade Chili in their Dew blush. Again, this is like a travel size one that I got in a little gift set, but I really like it. I would definitely repurchase this in the full size because I feel like it is so blendable. It is so nice. It has such a nice pigment to it. So I would definitely get this. It's got a nice pigment, but it's also not overwhelming. Like it looks very natural. I mean, ask me in a few years time, I could have blush blindness, which I know some days I definitely do, which I have rosacea, so blush on top of that can be questionable for me, but I do really like this blush. Also, this like blending brush from Merit is so good. I mean, the bristles are coming out of this because it is so old for me. I definitely need a new one, but this is one of my favorite blending brushes that I've ever had. So my last product here to review before I do my lips, this is from the brand Femu. It is a French brand, I'm pretty sure. This is their Camellia Elixir Oil with antioxidants. So here is here, and to be honest with you, it is not empty. I might give it to my mom to see if she wants to try it. I believe this is like a luxury brand, but I got it in a BoxyCharm. It didn't really do anything for me. I feel like it was too greasy and oily for me. I mean, that might not be the case for everyone. Maybe I used a little bit too much, but I feel like it was a little too greasy for me, and it was, I don't know, it was greasy, but yet it felt like it was drying out my skin. This didn't really work for me. I am not one to stop using a product until it's completely empty unless it's doing something negative to my skin, and this I feel like it was making me break out a little bit and it was drying out my skin, so this I stopped using. Again, this might not be the case for everybody. There might be some people out here that really like it. I'm going to give it to my mom for her to try to see if she likes it, but for me this just was a no-go. That was all my empties for the month. I didn't really finish much this month, but of what I did finish, I feel like it was mostly skincare products. I have been so into my skincare lately, especially in the summer months, and when it gets start to be warmer, I kind of scaled back on the makeup a little bit and focus a lot more on the skincare, just because I feel like I am one to just not like things on my face, especially because I'm spending so much time outside now with my daughter. But I'll never not be using makeup because I am still going to work and to the office 3 days a week, so there is that. If you have any questions about any of the products that I emptied out and showed you guys today, definitely leave a comment, let me know. I'll let you know my answer. If I have one, I just finished up my lip liner here. I don't really do lip liner often, but this is from EVO Beauty. This is their creamy lipspo liner in the shade Val. I think that's the shade Val, but I really like it. It's like a nice like mauve-y look. I like it. And then for my lip product, I just got these in the mail and PR the other day. This is from CNP Laboratories, which I had never heard of before receiving this package. This is the Propolis Jelly Lip Serum. Here it is here. It's kind of like a lip jelly, lip gloss, but I really like the applicator here because it's like that round like silicone donut kind of look, and it really just helps everything to blend really nicely. Got like a nice gloss to it too. And I'm not really one for like tinted lip products. I like kind of like a natural lip, but this has like a nice pinky tint to it without being too much. And to finish it up, my setting spray is from Cinta London. It is the Aqua Forte Super Hold Setting Spray. Again, I got this in a BoxyCharm. I'd never heard of this brand before, so this is the first thing I've used from this brand. I do really like it. It smells a little coconutty. So there we have it, the finished look. Am I going to do my hair today? No, I'm not. This was kind of just a trial for my makeup for tomorrow, but I feel like it worked out pretty well. I feel like I need some natural light to make sure that it's going to match the rest of me because I'm marinating my self tanner here. So fingers crossed that my face isn't going to be too pale compared to the rest of me. It does look very pale on this screen right now, but that's because of the lighting, so hopefully this all works out. But in any case, thank you as always for tuning into my video. If you have any questions about products used today, leave a comment, let me know. Again, I will link them all in the description down below. If there are any types of videos you want to see or any products that you want reviews on, leave a comment, let me know. I will make sure to get to those videos. Also, I know in the past few weeks I did some fashion videos, and then today's video was a beauty video. If there are certain kinds of videos that you like or are more partial to, let me know, because I'm trying to plan out content for the weeks ahead, especially because the next 2 months I have something to do every single weekend, so I'm trying my best to plan as best as I can. There may be some weekends where I don't get to a video, but I'm going to try my best to show up here every single week. And then of course throughout the week as well, I'll be sharing shorts too, because I have a plethora of shorts to share still. So as always, if you don't already do so, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You can do so by clicking the red button down below, click the bell next to it to be notified whenever I post, and make sure you follow me on social media. All the links to my social media accounts are in the description down below. And until next time, I'll see you guys.